So hello everybody, welcome to Simpler Living PEI. If you haven't been here before, my name's Tammy, and I had to go to town the other day, so I figured instead of just touring around my house, I thought I would show you the little downtown harbor section of Charlottetown. Now, I didn't go very far, of course. I mean, it was chilly. Not cold, thank goodness, and there was no wind. Unlike today, which is windy, cold, and just not fun. So, warning moment. First of all, as I told you before, I'm not the smoothest walker when I go. You can actually see my limp when I carry the camera around. You will see a little bit, so I am sorry. There's a lot of this. And I have discovered when I record, I sometimes set my phone, because in this case I was using my phone, on slow motion. So I had to fix pretty much everything when it came to the audio. And you're going to hear some really weird, just some seriously really weird things as it kind of shifts from fast to slow. You might catch me sound like a chipmunk from time to time. Anyway, here's the little bit that I did around Charlottetown. Take a look. Well, good morning. So, I thought we'd do a little bit of touring today. And where I'm going is actually downtown, just a little touristy area. But, yeah, I know, this is the casino. But we actually stopped, and yes, I'm squinting, because as I was driving by, the horses are out on the track practicing. So, thought I'd give you a show. Welcome to the Charlottetown racetrack, guys. But, like I said, when you drive by to go where I'm going, I happened to see these guys doing some workouts. Racing is a massive thing here on the island still. And I actually do enjoy coming down here quite frequently to watch the horses exercise. Excuse me, sorry. It is still winter, of course. But here he comes around. I thought this would be a pretty good little pause on my morning. And here he comes around the bend, and it's some horse in the lead. Okay, of course he's in the lead. There's only 2 horses on the track. Welcome to downtown Charlottetown. So, yeah, I got the glasses on. Yeah, I know it's mostly cloudy, but the UV is high today. So if I don't have my glasses on, yeah, I'll be squinting at you guys all day. But yeah, we're gonna go in there and we're gonna go down there. But one thing that does happen a lot every summer are the cruise ships. And down here beside Lobster on the Wharf is the cruise ship terminal. But we're going to walk around down over by the water and make our way on over to, I guess, more like the central downtown kind of tourist area. So let's go exploring. Like I said, that is Lobster on the Wharf. It's actually a really good place to eat if you like lobster. I'm a terrible PEI resident. I admit I'm not a fan of lobster. And over there, that's actually the cruise ship terminal. I'm hoping this summer we can come on down and we can check out a couple of cruise ships. So Mom and I, when she was here, we were walking all around down this area, and we found that sculpture over there, which you can kind of just see the top of. Right there. Kind of tucked in around the light there. But you can also see where the cruise ships tie up if there's more than one. Was it 2 years ago? Maybe 3 years ago. There was 2 cruise ships tied up and one actually out there in the middle of the harbor. So I made my way across to the other side. So it's kind of weird not seeing the floating cottages or any boats. But we're gonna make our way over there. But yeah, this is, well, the pleasure boat harbor, I suppose. And I'm gonna crunch over a little bit of snow here. There we go. So the way it was originally designed is that any boat in this harbor would have a clear view straight up to Province House. It's kind of hard to tell because it's not focusing very well. It's way up there on the hill, up past the church. Now, if you're a night, go out, relax, enjoy yourself kind of person, this harbor is actually a cool place to do that. Now, you kind of really can't tell. You'll be able to see it once we get closer. But there's a couple of floating restaurants and things down here in the harbor. And there's some great music at night during the weekends. Peaks Quay, which is that big 2-story restaurant. I'll show you that when we get closer. But the harbor in the summer, a nice Friday evening, Saturday evening, it's actually really kind of fun. I also figured doing this today would be a good way to get my walk in. So one of the things that I will be working on this year, especially, sugar's out of whack, all that kind of stuff, is mostly just, exercise. We all know I'm a queen size chick. So, but aside from my sugar and, the bad knee, I do my best. It's a little bit of a drive to come into town just to go for a walk. But we have some great walks closer to home. So hopefully this year we can be a little more touristy. You guys can probably all see the reflection of my phone and my glasses. I'll have to take a look at that too when I get home and we edit this video. I'm kind of curious how bad that's gonna look. Welcome to the waterfront. 2 great restaurants right there. Nimrod's and lobster rolls. Yeah, like I know, I've already said it. I'm not a lobster fan. Lobster rolls though, they have great fries. Just saying. Got to make my way across the snow. Thought I would show you the Discover Charlottetown map. So this, what it does, it has shops, services, Heritage Walk, and the Waterfront Walk. So where we are Heritage and Waterfront. But if I continued up past Peaks Quay, there's some great walks in there. See them all? There you go, guys. discovercharlottetown.com. Okay, so I did say there's a couple of really great restaurants down here, and this is one of them. Pete's Key is upstairs here. Great fish tacos. Oh, just saying. If you like fish tacos, Pete's Key, great fish tacos. But there's still all the typical tourist stuff. So we have Amos Pewter and, you know, lots of other stuff. Amos Pewter, though, there's an actual shop and factory in Lunenburg. Not Lunenburg, Mahone Bay. I'll link it below. Check it out. Even come on in for a romantic interlude. How you doing, darling? Okay, so I kind of made my way across some snow, and we're just kind of working our way around the one little quayside here. But hey, this is PEI, right? So nowhere is it more appropriate than to have cows. So I'm not sure if you remember when we were doing the tip to tip there with Mom, we stopped at the Big Cows, the factory out on the causeway. That place is busy. This little cows, it's going to be one of those fight with my face days. This little cows here, just as good. So, let's continue around the quayside. I see something new. Wow, so this little dock benches, I honestly don't remember this. I know I haven't been downtown really in a while, but that's actually kind of cool. I wonder if it'll be further out in the water. Great place to sit and enjoy some sunshine and hope the seagulls don't steal your french fries. Brackish. Another great place if you're in the mood for a little bit of waterfront food. There's the pavilion. We've made it around part way. Now we're working our way over in behind. This is actually the Delta Hotel and the Convention Center. And it's actually a pretty nice place. They've got a small comic type convention thing that comes up here. Apparently it's getting pretty big. So I admit, during those kind of events, I kind of would avoid downtown because one, it's impossible to park. And two, being that I work at home now, I'm just really not that used to being around a lot of people. I'm gonna have to get used to that because I want to show you guys around. And coming down here in the summertime, it's beautiful. Let's make our way around to the other side. So one of the things they do every year, which I think is really neat, is make an event of it as well, is the year. So when they change that number, it's an event. They have people here, they cheer when it lights up for the first time. I mean, it's actually kind of cool. So let me see. Welcome to 2023. Well, here's the rest of the harbor, guys. Oh, and the sun's coming out. That sun, wow. That sun feels fabulous. In Paris, where they had to change all the railings because of the locks. For the life of me, I can't remember. I'll see if I can find it. But one of the things they have done here is a token of love. Check this out. Latch on, a token of your emotion. Share your pic. It's Charlottetown Love. Now I'm going to try and do this without slipping and falling because, you know, it's me. And I'm going through the snow. I'm still going through the snow. All right, there we go. I made it. And I have to admit, that's kind of cute. Maybe I should put one on there. Freddie and I hit 20 years this past fall, so why not? Taking the signs down for the kids that came. Oh, they had a great time. Congrats to everyone that won. I can actually feel heat on my hair. Okay, one of the cool things about this island are the random artworks, like the stork. But let me show you something. You also have this. Someone put a scarf on them for the winter. This is a scavenger hunt. So if you're ever on Charlottetown, you just come and look for Eckhart in the city, and you can do the whole scavenger hunt. I'll show you where there's another one. But this guy, right here, he's one of my favorite things on the island. Is he not the coolest looking thing? Okay, history moment. So, you guys all remember reading about Prohibition. That building, whoops, right there. That's the building in Canada where they used to store all the bootleg liquor. It even has these massive steel shutters. I mean, look at that thing. You need a bomb to blow that up, which nobody did. There we go. It is called the Bond Warehouse. There it is there. Very cool. It was for sale, so I'm wondering if someone bought it. But yeah. Coming up this road though, there are quite a few old buildings. Like the yellow one down there is from the 1850s. This one's 1904, which is the local craft council. Very cool place. I love this building. This one has a plaque too. So this one, 1858, the Robert Longworth House. But check this out, the carriage house. It's just a little carriage house. Isn't that nifty? 1915, it's now a vet's office. This one here, 1833, the Gainsford House. A double tenement. Very cool. This place here, oh, my focus, come on guys. 1847, the Islander newspaper. If you look really close, you can still see the original number. But we were down there talking about the harbor, and straight up there is where we're going next. That's Province House. So like I said, the way they designed it, it was that any of the bigger boats in the harbor would know that that's, you know, the main political building. And it was a beautiful view back in the day. In the summertime, it's a little busy, so, I mean, you really can't see it for how it's meant to be, but it happens. But, Province House, and then we have the church and the rectory. Everything we've seen is within a 4-block radius. Like, great little walk. Okay, so that, guys, right across from St. Dunstan's, the church, is the Great George Hotel. All those colorful storefronts, or house fronts, I guess, that's all the hotel. They basically combined it all. It's a beautiful place. I always wondered what this building was. Apparently, it was the customs house. Wow, that's a big building. And as you can see, there's definitely still a lot of hurricane damage, but it's getting repaired a little bit at a time. We have 2 more places to go, guys, and then this chick's gotta go home. Okay, so one of the other two places that I'm going to show you is the Water Prince Corner Shop. And if you're wondering why it's called the Water Prince Corner Shop, it's because it's on the corner of Water Street and Prince Street. Now, the Water Prince Corner Shop is a restaurant, but they also ship seafood. They're reopening April 14th. So if you're coming to PEI, make a reservation because they line up down the street just for the takeout. Oh, very, very tasty fish, fabulous lobster, and apparently the best chowder you'll ever taste. Okay, last stop of the day is Founders Food Hall because there's one tasty little treat in here that I'm really hoping is open. A little summertime in the, well, I almost said winter. I guess, yeah, it is technically spring. It doesn't feel like it, except for this beautiful sunshine. Here we go, guys. Another record in the city. Oh, this guy's got money. Okay. Founders Food Hall and tasty treats. Here I come. Here we go. Donuts by design. We are getting donuts. I just don't know what. But yeah, lots of fabulous food in Founders Food Hall. Oh, I just can't get enough. In case you're ever on PEI, Donuts by Design. Just telling you, it's tasty. One of the best parts coming out and touring Charlottetown in the winter, lots of parking. Fabulous. So like I said, that's all within about a 4-block radius. It's a really nice little spot, especially when you get in there in the springtime or in the fall, when there's not a ton of tourists, because downtown can get really busy, especially that whole floating restaurant section, just so you know. But it's actually really nice down there. I really, really like it. There is the odd boat tour you can take out into the harbor. So way back, oh gosh, I don't know now, almost 4 years ago, I guess, when my father and my aunts were here, they had one of those duck boats that went out into the harbor. That was kind of fun. I'll see if I can find a couple of pictures and we'll share those later on in the year. But like I said, I got to start moving around a little bit more. Got to start walking a little bit more. So I figured, why not take you guys with me, right? So hopefully someday somebody can come on out and you can check out Charlottetown, because it's a small town, well, small city. And it's really nice. There's a lot of historical, a lot of beautiful houses, beautiful buildings. What can I say? I moved here. I like it. Anyway, guys, thanks for coming out. Like I've said before, and I will say it again, I appreciate each and every one of you. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, click the little bell, get some notifications coming up, because the busy spring season is fast coming. Bye for now.